it's your daily hour with me.
And me.
Yeah. And we're on TV.
Woo!
With Chelsea.
Hey.
It's the title. There's the title up there.
Yeah.
What happens here on the program? Turn on the machines and we start talking. And we talk for 1 hour.
Without stopping.
Yeah.
No awkward pauses allowed.
Maybe
I
a couple.
hope.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, shit, that was the first one.
Is,
no!
yeah. So Chelsea's back yet. You were on the program and it's been months. Were you even on this year? Or was it last year?
Trying to remember. I think it was earlier this year. Hasn't been that long.
Yeah.
But it's been a while.
Oh, it's September, yeah. This is our, we started our second year. This week is the second week of our second year.
Crazy.
Yeah. So it's been like months though. I think it was you were on in February.
Yeah, maybe it was when it was still back at the house.
Yeah. We moved in here in June. So
yeah.
Chelsea does local things, lots of stuff, right?
Yeah.
She does comics. comics in the Olympia
Power and Light.
And you're still doing you still running that too, or?
No, just doing comics for them now.
So you used to
I used to be their advertising manager. I wasn't the editor.
Did you voluntarily leave the advertising?
Yeah, like I got a new job and so I didn't have time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they couldn't afford to pay me. So it worked out best for both of us.
How's that thing going?
The new job? It's going pretty well.
The Olympia Power and Light.
Oh, Olympia Power and Light, that's going even better.
Oh yeah. I know your new job. Are you allowed to talk about that, or?
Yeah, I can talk about it somewhat.
So what's that?
My new job is I'm a phone sex operator.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, I want to hear some phone sex stuff, but maybe a little bit.
A little later in the program when the kiddies have gone to bed.
Yeah, it's pretty late already, but. So that's like real hard, I guess, like hardcore phone sex stuff that you do?
Yeah.
That sounds fun, though. That's a good job.
It pays, you know. It pays. Yeah. It's not too hard.
That sounds good. Well, so that you still doing the comics, and do you just give them the comics? Donating?
Olympia Power and Light?
Yeah.
We do a trade, so they trade me advertising space for my comics. So see my ad in Olympia Power and Light.
Your ad for?
Custom illustrations made by hand. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get them to do an article. Well, I was just trying to get you to do an article about the program. For them.
And then I spaced out on it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I could still do it.
Now you have no
I could ask them when they're going to have a slow news week.
Yeah.
They're like, I can write an article.
Well, they're not supposed to know about how they know when they have a slow news week.
It's a good question.
You can't just know. All right, let's check this first voicemail.
All right. I think you need a little song for like when you're checking voicemail.
Yeah, I sent a message through YouTube and trying to figure out a time to call that your show's on, so I call in the show. Because I don't have the contact number, so I can't be called. And he didn't tell me a time, so I just leave another message, and maybe you could send me a message through YouTube, tell me a time to call in if you want to call her. I like your show. I was hoping maybe you play my music video that I made on the show.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
Do you know who that was?
Could not complete your call. Please try again.
Nope, but apparently we can't call him.
That's what he said in his message. He didn't have a number to be called.
Well, I tried to call back the number that he already had. It didn't work.
Nope.
So we can't call him back. We're gonna try to call him back later then. Have you seen anything on the streets lately?
I saw some bubble gum.
Just like on the
yeah.
Chewed up?
Yeah, of course. There was one time I was walking around in Seattle and I saw a lump of Spam sitting in a windowsill and then a can of Spam with like that lump missing from it, just like laying on the sidewalk, like the can with like Spam spilling out.
Oh.
So much Spam. It was gross.
That is gross.
I took a picture of it.
Somebody's wasting their Spam.
I know.
Somebody pranking. They're pranking. They're putting Spam on the windowsill.
Yeah.
All right, this next message from Dan.
Woo.
Hey, I'm watching the program. Yeah. It's, yeah, it's the program. That's all I gotta say for now. And it's very red. Yeah.
Look at
Red. I'm wearing red, and I blend into
like
the couch
sepia.
and the shadows. Okay.
Red.
Well, I'm also talking on the upside-down phone. Yeah. Okay, well, I just want to say I'm watching the show. I'm liking the show. I'm looking at the show. The TV's on. I'm listening to the TV. I'm watching the show. I'm liking it. I'm watching it. I'm looking at it. And I forget the name of the other guest. Except for you, Kenny, and me. My apologies to
The other name
to my
Ew.
left. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm signing off. Okay.
Bye, Dan. Oh, that was Dan. He was watching himself on TV on Mondays. He's on every Monday.
Whoa. Every Monday?
Yep.
Dang.
You ever watch the show? You ever try to watch it on YouTube?
Sometimes, just kind of sporadic episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
often enough to pick up patterns like, oh, that one dude's on every week on that day.
You still doing your daily comics?
Heck yeah. You want to see
Yeah,
some?
let's check it out. Show us
All
about the
right.
comics.
You want to
Let's
see some
it.
old ones or some new ones?
We can see both, I guess.
All
One at a
right.
time.
Well,
We got,
I got the old ones sitting right here.
yeah, and Chelsea the artist.
I brought 4 of the 5 volumes of daily comics that I currently have available
Whoa,
for purchase.
in color.
Ooh, so many colors. Yeah, and I'll be selling these at Arts Walk at the Make Olympia Fair. That's on October 7th and 8th, I believe. It's a Friday and a Saturday. There's going to be a street fair. I'm going to be there.
When this airs, that's going to be tomorrow. So if you're watching this on TV, go to the fair tomorrow. It's going to be
Tomorrow.
it's in the middle of the week and on the weekends.
No, it's on a weekend.
It's obviously
yeah.
in September.
Yeah. Yeah, October 7th and 8th. So
That's
yeah,
gonna be this
it's a Friday and a Saturday, and I will definitely be there on Saturday. I may or may not be there on Friday.
If you're watching
But
this
if
on
not,
TV,
my stuff will be there Friday, definitely.
if you're watching this on TV, then it's on this weekend, not
Yeah. Tomorrow.
not,
Go.
not tomorrow.
Bring money.
This weekend, not
Buy
tomorrow.
my stuff. Help me pay rent. Sweet. So yeah, I'll have the stuff there. I'm also going to be tabling at the Short Run, like small press festival in Seattle. It's going to be on November 12th. I will be there. It will be
Out of focus.
awesome.
It's having a hard time focusing too close, maybe sometimes.
Ah,
I'm not really sure.
you can hold them further away. Would that help? Whoa, I'm getting kind of nauseous watching that. Blech. Come on, focus. Focus. Oh, oh. So close, yet so far away. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Now I can't read
Yes,
it
I have.
far away though. What is it? It says, every day I ask myself, how
It's
you read it?
yeah.
It's supposed to be you.
It says, every day I ask myself, how is today different than every other day of my life? What made today worth living? Then I draw a comic about it.
Oh,
True story.
that's what. So every day, yeah. So you're doing one comic every day.
Yep, 4 panels every single day about something that happened to me. Every one of them is 100% true.
Yeah. So you started this before I started the program, and I saw
Yeah.
you doing something every day, and I kind of wanted to do that too.
Yeah, because I'm going to be approaching the 3-year mark on my daily comics in
Whoa.
December. Yeah, I on August 22nd, I hit the 1,000 comics
Right.
mark.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I have over 1,000 comics, and you can buy them.
That's good.
Whoa. Yeah, it's so good. There's one of them here on the cover. Has an illustration of how I make my daily comics. And it's me, like, sitting on the floor of my bedroom with my, like, sketchbook sitting on my bed. And, says, how to draw a daily comic. Start just before going to bed, and you look at the clock, it's almost 2 a.m. Open sketchbook. Brush teeth and put on pajamas while deciding what to draw. Neglect drafting table, use bed instead. Snicker at the results after losing half an hour of precious sleep. And that's how you make a daily comic.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah. Should we crack one of these puppies open and take a peek?
Yeah.
All right.
How come you don't use your drafting table?
I just don't. Lately, I've been using it to draw my daily comics. I definitely use it when I'm working on like illustration projects and stuff. But sometimes when I'm just working on dailies.
Have you gotten any pro jobs there illustrating?
Yeah. Actually, right after I leave here, I'm gonna go and meet up with one of my clients, Kitzel's, the Jewish deli that's going to be opening downtown in like a month or so, maybe less.
Oh.
I've been working with them for several months now doing like designing their logo and doing all sorts of stuff for them, so they're super cool. You should totally go to their grand opening whenever that's going to be.
What do they have at Jewish deli?
What do they have?
Meats?
Yeah, lots of like salami. They're going to have like sandwiches and salads, and they're going to have sort of a like a grocery store kind of an element to it, so they're going to sell like all sorts of cool things. They've got some amazing mustard that I got to try once.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like a horseradish mustard with like beet juice in it. So good.
Yeah, I want to switch out the cameras because
All right.
This camera's not focusing
Not working so well.
on small things. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to take this opportunity to grab my sketchbook and maybe get some newer comics going here too.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get the camera off this thing.
All right.
Well, we're taking a break. We're gonna take a break. I gotta get the thing. I thought you were gonna keep. Someone's gotta keep
What?
talking. I gotta pull the mic
Oh,
over
I can
here.
keep talking, sure.
I'm gonna pull the mic over here while I'm getting the
Okay.
thing going. And I'm taking off the camera off the pod over here.
Yeah. So Kenny, do you have any idea how many viewers you have?
I don't know, millions.
Millions? Whoa.
They're on YouTube and also in the future. So.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Hi,
maybe,
future viewers. You missed Arts Walk. I'm sorry.
Because I mean,
I'm so sorry for that.
In the future, is why we're gonna be real big, you know. So.
Yeah, you're gonna be famous, man. Star on the screen.
Yeah. So everybody in the future, they're gonna go back and watch these episodes from the past.
Yeah.
So if you count the future, then we are huge. But also, I think lots of people watch it on TCTV and on YouTube.
Yeah.
But
Probably. Well, YouTube keeps count of how many views it's got,
yeah, we
right?
get about
So you can use that too.
15 views per episode. It's just
Sweet.
pretty good, but,
Plus whatever, whoever is watching TCTV late at night, every night.
I think we get a good amount of people watching TCTV. Zoom. Uh-oh. Now it's-
Oh no. Tragedy. All right, so I'm realizing that my life has been a little bit boring the past
That's
few days,
way
so
better.
I got some nice boring comics. But even when I have a really dull, boring day, I try to make it interesting as best I can. Like that.
Oh,
Look, it's my friend John. I'm giving him a haircut.
my-
It says, my house to John's house. Trim, trim, trim. I did a lot of traveling this day. This one is called Go the Distance. And then John's house to Danny's house. Happy birthday to you. She blows out the candles. It was awesome. And then Danny's house to Lavoyer. We hung out with a
Drinking.
bunch of friends. It was awesome. Drinking beer, tequila. And total distance traveled that day was 18.7 miles.
Well, you walk around?
Some of it was on my bike, some of it was walking. So yeah, I traveled 18.7 miles that day. And I said, I've totally earned this fistful of gummy bears.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I ate a huge fistful of gummy bears at that birthday party. It was ridiculous. I don't think I've ever eaten so many gummy bears in my life. Whoa, negative. Yeah.
Behind the comic.
All right.
What is this one?
That one is fall cleaning. So I'm like doing stuff, organizing papers. And then in the next panel, I'm like digging through my closet, getting rid of some clothes, and putting away all my summer clothes because it's that time of year. All right. So yeah, Then in the next panel,
Easier to read when it's white.
all right. So yeah, and then in the next panel, nope, oh, over here. Woo. Where'd the camera go? There we go. Here, yeah. So in that one, I'm like digging through my drawing stuff. I'm holding a bottle of ink, putting it away. And then in the last panel, I'm saying, sorry, I just did a lot of cleaning today. Because it was kind of a boring comic. No,
So
not for my viewers.
talking-
I just cleaned house that day.
You're talking
did some
to the
illustration.
viewer. Uh-oh.
Yeah, breaking the fourth wall.
Whoa.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Not too often. Well, okay, maybe a while. Maybe a little often. I'll draw faster. Sound problems.
Yeah, maybe. Ooh, no, it's still on there. Okay.
All right. So yeah, in that one I'm saying, it's called My Latest Theory. And this one was from yesterday. So, yeah. Hey, it works.
So it's easier to make comments without music?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I ended up singing a little song to myself in my head the whole time. It was just like, can't believe I'm getting paid to do this. I can't believe I'm getting paid to do this. Like the whole time I was drawing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But hey, you know, I got it done. Like I inked the whole thing in about an hour, which is usually my goal. I figure it takes me about an hour per page to ink.
you need a new logo.
You need a new logo?
You can give us a...
Dude, I can totally give you a new logo.
One right here.
Yeah.
That's our logo right now.
YDHWM on TV.
I made that logo, and it's not very good.
I can do something spiffy for you. I also remember last time I came on the program, we talked about like making a banner to go behind us.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
about this, too.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
Where is it?
I'm with stupid. It's right there.
This is what she drew last time, a couple months ago. We brought it from the old studio over here.
Yeah. Dude with a mullet.
Alright, let's look at some more of the stuff.
All right. Let's see if I can find one that's more interesting than house cleaning and like cutting my friend's hair.
Job?
I'm gonna be doing a graphic novel that's gonna be about my job. Cause like my grandma reads my daily comics.
Yeah.
And I don't really want her to see what I do for a living. Yeah. Nope, can't tell grandma what I do for a living.
Ooh.
If she asks, we tell her that I work in inbound telemarketing, which technically it is. It is indeed inbound telemarketing. Let's see. Oh, here's a really good one from a wonderful potluck party I went to the other night. Alright. So, we played this game that's called Fortunately, Unfortunately, and you go around in a circle with a bunch of people, and you tell a story, like one person at a time, and, you know, first person, they have to start their little chunk of the story with, fortunately, you know, so like, fortunately, soda was half off at the Grove's Out. And then the second person had to start their little section of the story off with, unfortunately, so it'd be like, unfortunately, it was all diet. And you just go around the circle alternating between fortunately and unfortunately. And we decided to also throw into the mix a, according to the internet. So it went, fortunately, blah, 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 unfortunately, blah, 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 according to the internet.
Fortunately, I'm picking up my head.
Kittens. Unfortunately, there wasn't any water left in the world.
Ooh.
According to the internet, kittens die without water.
That's you.
That's me.
You can see that you're flicking your finger.
Yes, pointing my finger.
Yeah. So, there's you. Look at.
It shows insight.
Can you do that? The thing?
Do what thing?
Just flick your finger. Oh, it's time for commercial break.
Oh, commercial break.
Ow! Oh!
Yeah!
Right in the ear.
Oh my God!
I think I turned it back on. All right.
Yeah.
Let's call Freddie the producer
All right.
after that commercial.
Sweet.
Let's see how Freddie's doing today.
I miss Freddie. I haven't seen him in a while. He's one of those people that I always want to hang out with more, and
Yeah.
it just doesn't happen.
You can tell him.
I will. Kind of just did, because I guess he always watches the program, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, Daily Alchemy, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey!
Hey,
It's Chelsea's here.
Woo!
who's there?
Chelsea! The baker!
Oh,
Yeah!
cool, yay,
We're looking at her comics.
Yeah!
yay, Chelsea.
Also, she's a phone sex worker. Do you know about that?
Oh, sorry, it's kind of hard to hear. I'm riding a bus back to Olympia right now from
Oh.
Seattle, and it's really loud. What was that again? I'm trying to turn my phone off.
Kenny was asking you if you were aware that I am now a phone sex operator.
Oh, I was not aware.
True story.
But you have a wonderful voice. That's
Thank you.
a good plus.
Is that what you do? You're on the
Call
phone?
me sometime.
Yeah, you're on the phone with
That's
her.
cool. That's like, wow, how do you come up with your ideas for what you say?
It just comes up off the top of my head usually.
Cool.
Yeah. Like
That's
sometimes,
awesome.
Yeah, sometimes guys are really specific about what they want, which makes it easy.
Oh, yeah. Cool, wow. How long have you been doing that?
About 3 months.
Oh, you probably already answered those questions.
No,
I guess.
not that much. We haven't talked about it too
Yeah,
much
we've
yet.
been talking about my comics mostly.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's great. I've known a couple other people who've done that as a job, and they all have seemed to enjoy it.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I would do that.
It's a little soul-sucking, but it's better than working in fast food or something.
Yeah, Kenny, I don't know if there's much call for like a mumbly, incoherent operator.
Yeah, I don't think it would work out too well.
I mean, you know,
Somebody's into
I guess there's a, you know, everyone's interested, or you know, somebody out there probably is. You probably have a niche market. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mumble fetishists.
Mumble for me, yeah. Mumble. Don't stop mumbling. Yeah.
Some guys who just want you to gag.
Bro. Well, that makes sense.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, hey, Freddie, how's the bus? What's happening on the bus?
Yeah, it's loud and lots of talking and cell phones and bus noise and road noise, but it's good. I'm just passing Joint Base Lewis McCord right now, so should be back in Olympia by about 1.
There's a lot of people.
Cool.
There's a lot of people at on the cell phones.
Yeah, there's about one person for every single seat, but nobody wants to sit next to anyone, so I think everyone's sitting by themselves.
But there's other people on their cell phones too.
Well, oh, no, I guess they're done talking on their cell phones. I'm the only one now.
Is it weird that you're on your phone and on the bus? Are people like trying to listen to what you're saying?
Yeah, it's cool. I've, slightly eavesdropping, but mostly just I've got a book and I've been reading that. So I snuck a burger onto the bus because I was at the 512 parking lot, and it's like right next to Wendy's. But I only have enough time to just go and get it, so I'm secretly eating it when the bus driver's not looking. 'Cause I don't think you're allowed to have a bus.
Deviant. What
Yeah.
book
Yeah.
are you reading?
It's by Philip Pullman. It's called The Golden Compass.
That's the.
I've heard that's really good.
I saw the movie.
Yeah, it's like a kid's book, and I read it when I was a kid, but I'm rereading it now because it's actually really awesome and philosophical or
It's
something.
an allegory about Christianity or something, I think.
Well, yeah, it's like an inverse allegory, basically. It's like it kind of sneaks up on you at the end, and then it's like, I don't know. I think he said that he kind of made it to make kids not believe in God.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Something like that. All right.
It's like
Well,
that kind of book.
how's the production end going?
Oh, it's going good. You called it. I guess I fell a little bit behind, but not in
okay.
any kind of permanent way. So, Yeah, I'm gonna, let's see. I guess I'm gonna try to, if I make it back in time before you get, how long have you guys been having the program going? Got like 30
We have
minutes?
about half an hour left.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna make
Yeah.
it.
I don't think I'm gonna make it either. I need to get some tapes from you though, so that we can get captured for tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Well, let's see. I'll
Maybe. Oh hey, can you take some tapes to your house, and I can pick them up from your house, maybe?
yeah, I can drop them off at your house.
Okay. Yeah, I mean I'll be there in like probably like 1:10 or so.
All right. Well, maybe I'll put them in your carport. I'll figure it out. Hey, do you know who Nora is?
Nora, like from Margie Pepper.
Oh yeah, that's who it is. You figured it out. I was trying to figure this out because I had it on the schedule, and then I was like, who is that?
Oh, that's who it is. Yeah.
Cool. All right. That's good.
Chelsea,
Yeah.
you have like zines. Wait, how do you release your comics when you put them out into the world?
I put them onto zines. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I
also
want to
have a
get
bunch of stuff
some of
on
that.
Facebook. It's
Yeah, that's me.
Facebook.com/Chelsea's Comics. You should like it.
Ooh.
You don't officially
Wow.
like it till you like it on Facebook, right?
Oh, I will like that. In fact,
Yeah.
we can even. You wanna? Does your comics wanna be a sponsor on the program? We can, or like, you can make an ad for that, maybe.
Yeah.
If you
Sure,
want.
yeah, I can do that.
Because we could. The program is a great way to promote your own artistic thing. But I also really want to get a zine from you, because I've been in Seattle for a couple days and hanging out with some drawing people and comic people, and they all make little zines, and I read a whole bunch of them on the way back from the bus, and it's a really fun way to read comics. I love it.
Yeah, it's great. I'm gonna have a new volume coming out that's gonna be released at the Arts Walk, the Make Olympia fair at Arts Walk.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Volume 5. Whoa.
Is it a new volume of the Daily Comics?
Yeah.
Cool. Are you working on any other projects right now?
A few, yeah. I'm still working on
the
that.
one about.
Huh?
The one about. Is it your sister?
Yeah.
Or the. Yes. I'm really
still
anxiously
working on
awaiting that one.
I brought
That one sounds great.
I brought a preview of that with me if we want to.
Oh, yeah, we can look
later.
at that.
Yeah.
We'll check that out.
Oh yeah, you could give it away. You could do a raffle. give a.
Yeah. And I'm also
raffle.
working on a graphic novel about working in phone sex.
Oh,
So yeah, that's gonna be
awesome.
so good. I'm
Yeah.
excited for it.
Wow. Oh, I'm so excited to read your comics soon.
Yes.
Cool.
Awesome.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go, but I'm glad
right.
you're on the program, Chelsea. It's so great to spend an hour with you. It's
I
wonderful.
miss you, Freddie. We should hang out sometime. Like for
Okay,
real.
sounds great.
All right. Thanks, Freddie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
So when people call you at your job, they just answer, and then they just start talking to them, or they give you
I
a
have to get
prompt.
like their credit card information and stuff, which is probably the hardest part because a lot of people like prank call us or like trying to get stuff for free.
But you get the credit card information first, but then you don't say like, "Hey, baby, can I have your credit card information?" Or you don't get sexy or whatever
I think
into the thing.
some people do that. I just try to have kind of a sexy voice. Like, you know, they tell us that, you know, in doing phone sex, you should use your natural voice so that you're not going to be using like weird accents that you're going to slip into and out of and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But my phone sex voice is, it's definitely a little breathier and a little lower
Yeah.
than my regular voice. So, yeah. What are you wearing?
You ask them what they're wearing.
Sometimes. I like to ask them the questions that they ask me. So if they ask me what I'm wearing, I'll tell them. And then I'll be like, what about you?
Well,
What are you wearing? Where do you want me to put it? There? Okay.
that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's a weird job.
Yeah. But, you know, it pays the bills.
Yeah.
And, like, one of the reasons I took the job is that, like, I get to do a lot of reading. Because in my downtime, I can, you know,
Yeah.
sit and read books.
And you
I
used
can
to be
work
on the phone, that's it.
illustrations.
That's like an
Yeah.
easy thing to do. There's no
Yeah.
like effort into that. So,
Like I said, I'd much rather work in sex work than work for some like
the
shitty
food industry,
corporation.
yeah.
Yeah, like especially like fast food and stuff like that. Because at least where I'm working, you know, it's like my boss and my managers, like, they appreciate me. They know who I am. You know, it's not like if you're working for McDonald's, you don't know the guy who actually owns McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like, you've never met him. You never will, you know. But in in where I work, like, it's a small enough place that, like, I know my managers. I know the guy that owns the place. They're really cool.
So you get regulars?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And they want to talk to you?
Yeah. Yeah, there's one guy who has, like, a huge crush on me, and he's kind of in love with me.
From the phone?
Yeah. Happens.
Yeah. But then he keeps calling back. That's a good...
Well, except that he doesn't do that many calls. Yeah. Which is kind of frustrating.
And how does he find you otherwise then?
We can chat with guys online.
But that's not for money?
Most of the time, no.
That's to...
Like, we chat with them online to try and get them to call.
Yeah.
Yeah. You calling McDonald's?
Yeah, it's called McDonald's.
Which one?
In Utah, or we can call Iowa. You want to call Council Bluffs? That's what we did last time.
We did that last time, yeah.
We can call them again and see if they change anything.
Probably not.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to, I don't know what to ask you about phone sex to get on the program, and you're not gonna be the two weird people. But other people are probably into that at night.
Yeah.
On TV. You guys like phone sex?
Woo.
Yeah.
You should call me.
Is there
so bad.
Is there a thing? I mean, we can tell the viewers to call you at your line, or is that not something we're supposed to give out?
I want that.
Yeah. You don't even know who you are, actually, right?
Yeah.
McDonald's, this is Jordan speaking.
Hey, McDonald's, do you guys have those orange milkshakes yet, or still?
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Yes, how can I help you today?
Hey, do you guys have those orange milkshakes?
The which one?
Orange?
Yes, we do.
Oh, you do? That's good. You know how much of that you have left?
I don't know. Can I ask who's speaking?
My name is Rick.
Rick? Okay.
Who are you?
We have enough to put out orders for them, so...
Oh, okay. That sounds pretty good. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Can we call one and ask them the milkshake stuff, but sexy? Maybe like you're like calling them like a... I usually say I don't, yeah.
This is why I'd rather work in phone sex than actually work for a fast food place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're calling fast food places. So, yeah, I wouldn't want to... I've never asked anybody to do anything like that on the program before, but that's your occupation.
You gonna pay me for it, Kenny?
Yeah.
You know that's worth money.
Yeah.
It's worth good money.
Probably. Maybe, so you ever find yourself accidentally slipping into the sexy times when you're talking to regular people?
Yeah,
And
it's definitely like worked its way into my regular life, you know?
you're just like, ooh. So you're like talking
I'll just be like hanging out with friends and I'll just start making everything like really sexual.
Yeah.
Just like, oh yeah, give me that salt shaker. Oh.
Yeah.
I want it. I need it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you're going, That's
oh. It's like I also I did some stand-up comedy about my phone sex stuff for the first time last week, like a week ago today.
Yeah.
Because they do comedy night at the Royal every Tuesday night, which is pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, Rafferty does that.
Yeah, he totally does. Has he been on the program yet?
Yeah, he's been on a couple times. He's a moderately frequent guest. He's been on like 3 times.
Nice. Does that mean I'm a moderately frequent guest now because I've been on like 3 times?
Yeah, but he's been on... He didn't come on till a lot later, so...
Oh, 3 times in a shorter amount of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, the comedy night thing is really, really awesome. You can show up. There's a $3 suggested donation at the door. We're not going to turn anyone away, though. Mostly, we just want to put butts in seats.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah.
And you're doing...
great. It's hilarious.
You doing stand-up?
Yeah, I did it last week for the first time. It was really great. It went over well. I told the story of my weirdest call that I've gotten.
Oh, yeah. Can we hear it? Or?
Yeah. So, this guy calls, and it's his first time ever calling us. So I hadn't heard anything about him from anybody else, you know. And I get on the phone with him after getting his card and stuff, his credit card information, and he's like, "What? Hey, I really want to know, like, what color are your toenails painted?" I was like, "Oh, they're red." He's like, "Okay, well, I really, can you paint them black?" I was like, "Oh, yeah, look, I happen to have black toenail polish right here. Oh, I'm totally going to paint my toenails for you right now." And then, you know, like, he was like, "Okay, I want you to wear an ankle bracelet. Can you do that?" I was like, "Oh, look, I happen to have it in my purse. Oh, look at that. Borrowed it from a friend. I haven't returned it yet." So I like described the thing to him, you know.
Yeah.
He's really into it. He's loving it, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, foot fetishist. This is gonna be so easy, so predictable." He was like, "Oh, I've got this collar. I want you to wear my collar." I was like, "Okay, that's some BDSM stuff. Okay, you know,
Yeah.
pretty run of the mill." I was like, "Okay, I'll wear your collar. Oh, it's so kinky. Oh." And then he was like, I really want you to be a dog hooker. Like a hooker for dogs.
Whoa.
How would you get business if you were a dog hooker?"
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and what'd you say to that? I'm a dog.
Like, I wasn't really sure what to say, but I just kind of went on this rant of like,
Yeah, I'm gonna
"Oh,
be with a dog.
I would wear like a really, really short skirt and no panties, and I would go to the dog park, and I would let the dogs sniff me because I'm not wearing panties. Oh, they'd like it so much. And I'd hand out business cards to their owners. And when I finally got a client, like a customer, I would pay so much attention to the noises that he was making. Like, I would want him to just be like, and at that point,
Dog
the guy
sex.
on the phone was just like, "Oh, God, thanks, bye."
Whoa.
Hung up.
That's how all your phone calls end, right?
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of them. You know, sometimes after the guy comes, he'll be nice and polite, and he'll just be like, "Oh, baby, that was really good, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you again sometime." Like, okay, yeah,
Whoa.
do that. Yeah,
That's freaky. So you listen to people masturbate on the phone.
dog hooker,
Dog hooker, yeah.
dog hooker, a hooker for dogs. That's me.
Alright, let's call this McDonald's and ask them. Can you ask them about the orange milkshakes? I guess it's.
I don't know what the orange milkshakes are. You ask him.
Let's do the same thing. I want to call somebody and.
Let's hear your best phone sex voice.
Yeah.
Get down, Sonny, what they coming?
Hey, McDonald's.
Hello?
Yeah, you guys have those orange milkshakes still?
Huh?
You guys have the orange milkshakes?
Yes?
Oh, you do? Do you know how much of that you have left?
Huh?
Do you know how much of that you have left? Oh.
That was your best phone sex voice?
Hey, do you guys have that orange milkshake?
That's better. Oh, I want the orange milkshake so bad. Oh.
How much of the orange milkshake do you guys have? Yeah.
Sex is definitely like a crash course in talking dirty.
Yeah.
Kind of important, you know? You need to know how to talk dirty sometimes.
Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this show, I keep it generally pretty clean. But that's, I don't know why. I wouldn't call those phone sex. I used to call those phone
sex
sex.
is clean because I'm not touching any.
Oh yeah, it's over the phone.
Yeah.
I used to call those phone sex lines like from payphones when I was like 12.
Yeah, I
Because-
always hang up on those fuckers.
Yeah, well, you get a lot of 12-year-olds, but they just
Yeah.
it goes straight to you. Cause I would call them and then, but I would never get past the operator, I guess. But the operator is the same person.
Yeah, at the place that I work at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I would find out about the numbers, and then we were 12, and every time we'd see a payphone, we're missing a commercial break.
Oh no.
You start to realize
becomes harder and harder to function.
Your daily hour with.
Woo. All right. Well, should we look at some more of your comics, or
Sure.
let's see that preview?
Freddie, that I would look at. We would look at the comic that I did about my sister, or at least what I've got done so far. Well, I guess I got more done than this, but this is the only zine I have of it. We got it. We got it. We're in the process of getting it. There it goes. All right. I'm gonna just hold the mic between my knees again. It's called Moira because that's my sister's name. And on the cover, it's got a comic. Hi, I'm Chelsea Baker. And this is my sister Moira. Hi.
Moira?
Moira. It's a Gaelic version of Mary.
Huh.
She has Down syndrome. I'm making a graphic novel about her life and what it was like growing up with her. Oof.
Why is she saying oof?
Because the word balloon hit her on the head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Clever. Sorry I talked too much. My head! Anyway, here's a preview. It has lots of science in it.
Has she seen this?
Yeah, I believe she has. So
I've seen
we
this
get
part.
Sciencey stuff. Yeah.
This is pretty. I think you might have had
Full
this
of my
last time.
friends. Yeah, I think I did too. Maybe. I've had it done for a while.
So you working on the rest of it too?
Yeah. It's going really slowly. Mostly because I have to do things like phone sex to make a living. So I don't have as much time to devote to this as I would like.
Did you grow up with
A family member, a sibling, a sister.
the Lori?
Yeah. Gracie?
Yeah. Oh, let's change her name, right?
Yeah. With problems, with a disability, with Down syndrome. What's
Aaron?
it like? Yeah, Aaron Tanner.
And there's you.
Same answer every time. I don't know.
You don't know. Well, you don't know what it's like. You used to, because it's your whole life.
Yeah. Well, then you turn the page.
I saw some documentary about this Down syndrome guy who was kind of like a weird. He was like a weird pervert, but he was like using his Down syndrome to be crazy, but nobody was stopping him, and people were like, I think we should stop him. That's a movie on Netflix or something.
Crazy.
In order to
explain what's different about living with Moira, I would have to know what it's like living without her. Being almost 5 years younger than her and having no other siblings, I can't even fathom what a typical family dynamic is like. Instead, I must rely on others to make a comparison between their upbringing and my own. And all those drawings were made directly from photos. See, that's us when I was like 5. She would have been about 10.
And you're on the right?
I'm this one. That's Moira.
She has glasses too?
Yeah, she has glasses in that one. Then in the next one, that's us at Chimney Rock in Scottsbluff, Nebraska.
Whoa, what's that? It's a mountain? Weird mountain thing?
Yeah, it's like a weird rock formation. It's called Chimney Rock.
This is recently?
Yeah, that one was when I went back home when I was like 21. So it was a good picture of us. It was taken in the airport.
This is science behind Down syndrome?
Fancy stuff, yeah. So that's what my sister's karyotype looks like. And a karyotype is where they lay out all of your chromosomes to check for like just duplicates and weird things. And as you can see, she has 3 copies of her 21st chromosome instead of just 2. So she's got 2 copies of all the other chromosomes like everybody else, in the world. But she's got an extra 21st, and that's what Down syndrome is. It's an extra chromosome.
What are you saying?
And I just pretty much summarized what that all says. Yeah. Then at the bottom it says that there are 3 varieties of Down syndrome: mosaicism, Robertsonian translocation, and trisomy 21. In mosaicism, some, but not all, of the 21st chromosome has an extra copy. So some of your cells have normal, like, karyotypes with just 2 of the 21st chromosome, and some of them have 3. So it's, like, really weird.
What happens if you know what the different... Is it that they all look like regular Down syndrome things with the different kinds, or...
I'm not sure what you're asking exactly.
They're all 3. If you have any of these kinds of Down syndrome, then you're... And it looks like Down syndrome, or is
Yeah.
it like some of them more severe or something?
Mosaicism is the least severe form because you do have some normal cells.
Well, you
They
could
tend to be
tell.
a little better off. Yeah, you can still kind of tell. I've definitely heard, there was an episode of This American Life once that talked about this kid, this boy with Down syndrome who, I guess he had mosaicism, and he was actually able to pass for normal. Like, his parents didn't even tell him that he had Down syndrome.
Whoa.
He was in, like, normal schooling and normal classes and stuff, and, like, he had some of the facial features of Down syndrome, but it wasn't severe enough that he couldn't pass, Like, anybody who was familiar with people with Down syndrome, like, if I saw him, I would know. But most normal people who weren't that, experienced with it wouldn't notice. So, yeah, some people with mosaicism can't.
Did you find out later?
Yeah, he found out when he was in, like, his teens. Because I guess he was picked on a lot, and a lot of the kids would, like, call him names and stuff like that. And he always kind of knew that there was something different about him. It's a really interesting, it's a really interesting story. I wish I knew what episode of This American Life it was, but it's really good.
Somebody tells you that you have Down syndrome, or
yeah, when you're like,
what?
Yeah, I think according to the story, he was like 14 or 15 when he found out, something like that.
That'd be
But
freaky.
yeah, but he went through normal schooling and everything, and he ended up, graduating from high school with an IQ of like 110, which is just a little bit above average.
Whoa.
Not bad, yeah. Not
I don't know what
bad
my
at all.
IQ is. Hopefully
Dang.
it's above the Down syndrome guy. I guess. Or if you ever you learn 110, it's above average, and all the average people are less IQ than the Down syndrome guy.
Well, 100 for IQs is average. So,
I don't know about that. I don't know how to test that. We should do some IQ tests in the program.
yeah, it's a bell curve, basically. Like, it goes from 0 to 200.
Yeah.
So 100 is, like, right in the middle. That's right, an average. So, yeah, like, the higher it gets, the more rare
All
it
right,
is.
let's see the next page.
All right.
Just turn the page.
Turn to the page. All right. So here we've got a layout of meiosis, which is the division of cells. So it says, meiosis begins with a cell that doubles the number of chromosomes it contains. Then it splits in half, forming two cells with the usual 2 copies of all the chromosomes. The cells split one more time, forming the reproductive cells, which have 1 copy of each chromosome. The egg meets with the sperm, and the sperm also has the same, goes through the same meiosis process, so it has 1 copy of each chromosome. So when they meet, it produces a cell that has 2 copies of each chromosome, 1 from each parent. But when a non-disjunction occurs, which means when Mother Nature screws up, over here now.
Oh, next page.
No, just this one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So when a non-disjunction occurs, things start out like normal, but somewhere along the line, things go awry. And it's got little me going, I got stuck, and our butts are stuck together. And then you end up with one cell that's supposed to have 2 copies of each chromosome, ends up having 4 copies. So then it ends up splitting wrong, and you end up with a gamete cell that has 2 copies of each chromosome. So when it meets with a sperm that has only 1 copy, you end up with 3 in the end.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's how trisomy 21 occurs. That's how Down syndrome occurs, as well as a bunch of other like chromosomal abnormalities, like Patau syndrome and things like that.
So you have all the chromosomes on other, what is that? 3?
Trisomies can happen with any chromosome in the body.
Yeah.
Trisomy 21, which is Down syndrome, just happens to be the most common, and it's also the most survivable. Because a lot of them, like trisomy 6, is completely incompatible with life, because the lower the number on the chromosome, the more genetic info it carries. And so the more that gets messed up. So yeah, it's crazy, huh?
So you get sometimes too many chromosomes and other things, and you just don't, the babies just die. Or
yeah, and the opposite can also happen where, in this non-disjunction, there's a cell that's missing that chromosome entirely, and then that cell can also go on to, reproduce with a sperm, in which case you'll get like a fetus or whatever that has just 1 copy of that chromosome, and that's completely incompatible with life.
And then,
it will not survive.
It doesn't grow? Or
it doesn't grow. That's usually, it's like when you look at statistics of like miscarriages for women, like, there's a pretty high chance of a woman miscarrying within the first few weeks of pregnancy, and a lot of those are chromosome abnormalities, particularly ones where you end up with just one chromosome of something. So, yeah. And if it doesn't spontaneously abort, then you have to go to Planned Parenthood and get a real abortion or some such thing, and then you have to deal with jerkwads standing outside holding blood fetus signs.
Are they still there? Are they there now? You're doing that kind of thing, right? You're you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I stand out front of Planned Parenthood every Friday morning. I'm usually there from about 8 until like 10:30 or so.
Yeah.
And they're going to be doing their like 40 Days for Life thing starting on September 28th. So by the time this airs, they will be out there every day for like 8 hours a day. So if you want, you should definitely show up on Fridays no matter what time of year it is. And just like stand out front, help us hold signs. We got plenty of signs you can hold. They say things like Only Hearts Planned Parenthood and you know, like condoms prevent more abortions than these guys do. So
are they mad at you? Do they know you, I guess they're Christians or whoever are arguing?
They're Catholics mostly, I think. Yeah, they know we're there. We stand in front of their signs to block them.
Do they
sometimes shout at patients going into the clinic, and we try to sing really loud over them?
Do they talk to you?
Sometimes, yeah.
They say they yell you're gonna hell or something?
Yeah, a lot of times. They'll tell me I'm going to hell. Every now and then they'll just like talk about
You ever tell them that they're going to hell?
Try to, yeah.
Like,
one guy who just tells him like, Jesus loves you.
Yeah.
When they try to like talk at him.
Yeah.
It's great.
You tell them, yeah.
Yeah, because they'll say like, you're going to hell, you're burning in hell. And he'll just be like, Jesus loves you, buddy. Jesus loves you. Which is like, it really throws him for a loop.
Maybe they're going to hell for stopping people from doing what they want.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I think. You should tell them that.
Stand out front with us. You should go and stand with us. We got tons of signs. So
Jesus hates Catholics, like the Jesus hates other things.
Jesus hates everyone.
Yeah, they have Jesus hates like minority groups, so that's what they usually put on the signs, you know. Yeah, Jesus hates Catholics. That'd be a pretty tough sign for the Catholics, maybe.
I think we need more signs about homosexuality, because who has fewer abortions than the gays? You'd think they'd get along.
Yeah.
Who would think?
They're mad. Those Catholics are mad. Yeah,
it's really funny because they like never smile. We'll be out there and like we'll be like blowing bubbles and like plastic flowers and be throwing confetti, and they're just like grouchy.
If everybody stopped paying attention to them, then they just go away. Maybe
we've tried that.
Oh.
They stay there.
But do they like bug the people who are going in there too?
Yeah, definitely. A lot. Like they'll try to shout at like everybody who's going in there, just like, we can help you, we can save your baby, and all this crap. And it's like,
oh, good idea. Hello?
Hi, Heather.
Oh, hi.
Hey. It's the program.
Hey.
Yeah. How's it going? What's going on there today?
We're here with Chelsea.
Woo.
Chelsea?
Yeah.
What's up, Chelsea?
Not much. What's up with you?
What? I'm in Hickory Creek, Texas.
Oh, This is Heather Hall.
This is Heather Hall.
Hey, I was gonna call the other Heather, but that's good to talk to you too. What's in Texas?
Right now, there's lots of cars. There's lots of pavement, and I see like a McDonald's sign. At any point in time, I can look around me and see a McDonald's sign. It's the highest thing in the horizon.
Whoa.
And a Jack in the Box under that, and then a Wells Fargo under that, and that pretty much sums up the hierarchy of this land.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, you should come onto the program. I was gonna call the other one. Are you gonna come back to Olympia?
Yeah, definitely want to be on the program when I come back. And good luck finding this other Heather.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Oh, that was the other Heather.
A marvelous misadventure.
Okay, this is the Heather I was trying to call. She's gonna be on the program tomorrow.
Okay. What Heather is this?
Brodsky.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
She works in the sex industry also.
What does she do?
She works at the porno store.
I don't think I knew she worked there. Sweet.
Your call has been forwarded to
4 minutes left, man.
Heather.
Heather. Hey, Heather, it's the program. You're scheduled to come on tomorrow.
You should come. It'll be fun, I promise.
All right, bye-bye. Yeah, don't make any promises. I don't know what's going to happen. It might not be fun.
Hey, Kenny, your program is always fun.
Yeah, hopefully it's fun. One of these days it'll just be not fun. It'll be a bad time. Everybody was
You should get some of the comedy night people to come down.
Yeah, sure.
Comedy bits on TV.
That sounds fine. I mean, we have Rafferty on here sometimes.
Yeah.
I usually don't. Yeah, I usually if I don't like their comedy, I'll say something and then I'll be happy about it.
You should come to comedy night and figure out who you like then.
Well, I've been there like once or twice, and most of them are bad.
Sorry, leave a message.
Hello? Oh, Summer. It's the program. Woo! Come on to TV.
Miss you, Summer. We should hang out.
You're scheduled tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Well, that's Chelsea, yeah. So, yeah, you want to come back in October?
Sure.
Bring your comedy people. I'll give you a Tuesday. So you want to come back on the 10th? Oh, that's Thanksgiving. Are you gonna go back to Council Bluffs?
I'm not going back to Council Bluffs.
Well, do you want to come on Thanksgiving, or do you want to come on sometime after that? How about on Sukat? I don't know what this is. What is Sukat? There's this thing on the calendar. It says Sukat. It's Thursday, October 13th.
No idea what that is.
You want to come back on that day?
No. I don't know if I'm free on Thursdays. I'm gonna change my work schedule soon. So
what's the day? What's the good day? What day is today?
Today's a Tuesday.
Tuesday. You want to come on a Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesdays.
How about the Tuesday after Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving is in November. How can
Wait,
October?
what? It says it's right here. Oh, Canada. Never mind. How about you want to come on the day after Thanksgiving? Canada.
Sure. Canadian.
That's confusing that they have two.
They have different foods in Canadian.
So we'll get the time going closer to that
cheesy
day.
Fries.
But you can bring your comedy people on that day. They'll be going to do comedy later that night.
I can do that. Yeah.
How much comedy do you do? Like a couple minutes?
I did a 5-minute bit last week, and that's all I've done so far. But it was pretty good. I didn't bomb. It was great. I had the audience laughing. That was good. Talked about phone sex a lot.
We're getting down to we have about a minute left on the show. 1 or 2 minutes.
Whoa.
1 minute left. There it is.
Man. Oh man. What else should we talk about? I don't know.
Yeah, I had this really long story, but I don't think I have enough time to say it now that we're down to this time.
Well, come out to Arts Walk, the Make Olympia Fair, tomorrow night for you viewers on the TV. It'll be awesome. You're going to have all sorts of crafts and stuff, not just my stuff. You can wander around downtown, look at pretty things. Yeah.
Can we call you in the future and you can do sex lines on the show?
Sure.
We'll get somebody.
If you ever need the expert opinion of a phone sex girl, call me.
We're just gonna call.
Anytime, day or night.
Next time we get somebody, on the show who's.
I'm actually at work. That probably wouldn't work.
Who seems lonely. If they seem lonely, we'll have them call you. And then
it just gets slow.
Yeah. Like, let's call. I know somebody who's feeling sexy all the time.
All the time.
All
the time, baby.
Bye.
That's freaky. I'm not going to finish that next week, actually. Yeah, bye, everybody. Thanks. Bye, everybody. Thanks.
See ya. We love you. We do.
Thanks, viewers.
Made possible by viewers like you.
Thanks, TCTV. Thanks, Lil Baby.
Love Lil Baby.
Not on the West Side Road anymore. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah. Woo. Bye-bye.